G'day folks, it's Rob here. Today's clip is a little bit different. I actually shot it for the good folks over on Patreon, but then as I do, I started to get a little bit long-winded and I thought I'd update you folks as well. The reason being is I've had people ask how Mum and Dad's chop and flip aquaponics system's going, and other people just interested in what they have growing on around at their place. So here you go, it's a little bit of an update for everyone. The aquaponics system, just quickly, it is still just a chop and flip jobby. We haven't expanded it yet. Hopefully this Friday, Dad and I will have a crack at adding the extra grow bed, fish tank and radial flow filter. I won't be filming all of it. I might bring you along for a little updates or give you a look at the end, but that's pretty much well it, I think. I just want to knock it off and get it built so Mum and Dad have it there running. So far the system's been run on fish food, believe it or not. Mum's been adding in about a teaspoon of fish food a day, and also once a month she's been adding in a scoop of the seaweed powder or kelp powder that we use in our system here for the trace elements. That's been enough to give them fairly decent harvest. They had an okay broccoli harvest this year. The heads didn't grow too massive. Lettuce, they've always got lettuce coming out of there. They've got a few other interesting plants on the go at the moment, so you'll see them in a minute. The rest of their food growing out the front is sort of just on hold at the moment, mainly because we're only just coming into spring and there's a few changes afoot with their soil beds, but you'll see that in the clip when I mention it. I do hope that you enjoy this little bit of an update, and yeah, I suppose I'll catch you later for an aquaponic update tomorrow. Cheers! Mum's just harvested a carrot from her system. That's a whopper. How heavy do you reckon it is?
Oh, I don't know. 100
grams?
100, yeah.
Yeah. So Mum's got a bit of a mismatch in here at the moment. She's got some rhubarb, carrots. She's got another carrot. Oh, here's another one.
Oh. It's
cool.
A bit bigger.
Were they the seeds I gave you?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. And there's some more over here. And some babies down here. And all different sorts of lettuce. They're all volunteers. Mum lets them go to seed like these ones here. And that's the coral one. Those big ones that I've got. There's some more coming through for Mum. You're taking the other carrot?
Yep.
Cool.
They're the original ones I planted.
There you go, patrons. There's a big crack in that one.
Yeah.
That tends to happen, it's all good. We're just out here just levelling out the new grow beds. I think we've got a bit of a problem with this one, and we can't quite work out what's going on. It's a little bit low in one corner. We'll have a bit of a think about that and see if we can work out how to make it level. But anyway, we're just trying to work out what we're going to do with the fish tank, because it needs to go up a little bit higher for the radial flow that will go here, and then the water flow will go out between the two beds on this side. And we're getting rid of the bottom of the IBC and putting some 4B2s in here. What's that? 4B2s, 10 by 5 centimetres for the base to sit on.
10 by 50. Oh, centimetres.
Yeah, centimetres. And then we'll have yeah, the pipe work from these guys going through. Obviously we can't have a board at the back or the pipe work won't go through. But the radial flow, just going to be a bit tricky trying to work out the flow, because it's going to be a gravity system. I'm not doing a split flow because there's no biofilter on here. I might work out a biofilter yet, we'll just wait and see. But yeah, just to show you patrons that there is progress being made. It's just very, very slow. So I'll show you over here as well. These are the wicking beds that we'll be replacing with the large veggie pod when it comes through. So Mum's got some of the what's that Betta vulgaris, isn't it? It's Landcrest, which is a sacrificial plant. Oh, it's actually not. It's the white cabbage butterflies land on it, lay their eggs, and it kills the caterpillars. And this is your third season. Third generation. They're all self-sown, as you can see. They just let everything go feral and replants itself. My passion for it actually came out of this bed, and it's growing up around Mum and Dad's front window there. And the strawberry towers, productive as always. I'm a little bit jealous about this. I keep threatening every time they go away on holiday I'll come around and knock them off, but I never do. Another strawberry tower. I just noticed you got a cucumber coming out of there.
Yeah.
So just a compost baby?
Yeah.
Just a compost baby. Apparently I have to show you ornamental plants. You can't eat them, so I'm not interested. Sorry, Dad. Dad's orange. It's looking a little bit iron deficient. He's got a nice lot of fruit on there. I wouldn't give it a heavy nitrogen feed, Dad.
Yeah.
There's a couple more fruit on there.
Got a little bit starved for water.
Did it? Oh, that's all good. The new leaves look alright. Actually, the new leaves don't look bad at all. Have you fed it up? Did you give it any compost or anything?
A little bit. I put compost on top of it.
Yeah.
And I've put water granules down in there, and then put the sugarcane mulch on top.
Okay, because the new leaves are looking okay, so I'm wondering whether the deficiency's been fixed. Of course, more tomatoes coming up. Your pineapples are looking as brown as mine.
Oh, well, there's another one over here you probably missed.
Is there? Oh, that's all right. Ours went really brown as well this winter. I thought it was through neglect, but yeah. You've been watering them, haven't you?
Oh yeah, but they do need a little bit of fertiliser.
Yeah.
These have been totally neglected. They've just been put in there and dumped.
Sounds like mine.
But that's amazing, is to see how this has come up.
Can you eat it?
No.
Okay. Oh no, awful. I'm terrible.
Only if you're an aphid.
And they're the IBCs. One of these will be chopped for the grow beds. Dad collects wheelbarrows and he turns them into planters. Is this snowdrops, aren't they, Mum?
Aztec lilies.
Sorry, Aztec lilies and snowdrops, so I've been told. So we have what's known as curbside, what do they call it? Curbside shopping, curbside cleanaway.
Throw out.
Yeah, throw out. So it's when the council will come around and pick up your hard rubbish once every couple of years, and Dad goes and appropriates the wheelbarrows and turns them into movable gardens. And that's just the shade for the fish tank. So, oh, just to show you mangoes, my dad's not much of a mango nut, but every year he saves all the seeds, and this is one from a plant that almost died when they went away on holiday. No one watered it. It's 2 years old and she's just started to send off flowers. So a couple of fruit on there, but like ours, probably you'll probably only get 1 or 2 fruit off that maximum, won't you?
Look at the one out the back.
The one out the back's loaded?
Loaded.
We'll do that another time. Mum and Dad's wicking. I don't think I've done a tour of Mum and Dad's front yard, but they've got their roses. They were a sealed unit, so Dad and I turned them into little wicking pots a couple of years ago. The roses love them. Oh, can you eat it? Yes, you can, so I'll show it. So there's a nice rose. Oh no, awful. And of course we got something down in here. That's a little root pouch. Little tomatoes. And I have a nephew that so wants to get on camera. Do you want to get on camera?
Hello.
Hello. That was Angus. I was told I had to show you the mint garden. This is Dad's mint garden hanging in the frangipani, or palmera I think they're called, out the front here. So that's his little mint planter. And down here he has his bird bath. Just an old cast iron wok he's sand blasted and sprayed up, and he's got in the centre there. And the maggies and the carawongs come around and have a bit of a bath in there. So one last look at the aquaponics. I will pretty much all leave it there. The sun's gone and I need to pick up Bianca. I do hope you're all well and happy, and I'll catch you online. Cheers all. It's a communal bath by the look of it. 5 maggies, 2 adults, 3 young. All having a bit of a bath in the wok Dad's got set up in the frangipani tree.